Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek, you're watching Kevin the Geek. Today I am continuing with my 4 days of Raymond Briggs related content and of course my month of Christmas related content. So yesterday I did my reaction to The Snowman, which is something that I have seen before, but the next 3 days, including today, they are all ones that are going to be first time watches for me. So today I'm going to watch the episode Father Christmas, which was the animated special from 1991. The Snowman, which we looked at yesterday, was from 1982. The one tomorrow is The Bear, which was released in 1998. And then we will be looking at The Snowman and Snow Dog, and that one was from 2013. So if you are new to the channel, please subscribe, turn on notifications, drop your comments down below, like the video, all the usual bits and bobs. But I'm looking forward to this one because, again, like I said, I've never seen this one before and this is going to be really, really interesting. So enough talking from me, let's get reacting. So I don't know if this is another one where it's just music or if there's actual dialogue in this one. We're going to find out.
Whoa, 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 me dears. What? Oh, stop. Hooray. Home again. Oh, my feet are frozen. All right.
So he's a Cockney. Santa Claus is a Cockney.
There you are, me dears. Oh, that's it for another blooming year.
And he's got dogs and cats. Interesting.
There you go. Yeah, just give it a little bit of the old, oh yes, that's better. Locks of blooming ice. Ooh. Oh, bliss. Oh, I know what you're thinking.
What am I
I
thinking?
know what he's blooming well moaning about. Life of Riley. Bed of blooming roses. Wonder what he does with the other 364 days. Well, I'll let you into a big blooming secret.
Okay.
For a start, there's the reindeer to see to every day. Then there's the garden, and me blooming veggie patch. Housework, shopping. In fact, last year I was so blooming fed up with it all, I decided to do something about it.
Right. Okay.
Holiday, that's what I need.
Okay.
Italy. Greece. Or Ireland, maybe. Holland. Canada. Definitely. Germany. Tunisia. Switzerland. France! France, that's it! Oi! Land of culture and civilization. Food, wine, sun, camping.
Oh, yeah. Whoa! I just saw Santa's bum.
Oh, blooming genius, that's what I am.
Someone's going to clip that, aren't they? Where it's just me going, I just saw Santa's bum.
Now, bit of 4x2. 10 panels of, yes, down the old do-it-yourself. Shouldn't take more than, well, blooming shoddy, blooming bent, blooming nails. Oh, God, yeah. Oh.
Bonjour. Aujourd'hui, mes amis,
Vous êtes, sont, nous avons.
Is this like Santa meets Wallace and Gromit?
1, 2, 3.
leçon 10. Répétez
Oh.
après moi.
Oh.
Où sont les plumes de ma tante?
Yeah!
You know what you can do with your blooming taunt, love?
Plume de...
He's literally... It's literally Santa meets Wallace and Gromit at Grand Day Out. 'Cause look at it. He's doing the DIY. He's literally got something that kind of could be conceivably like a spaceship. He's painting it orange like the one in that. Is Santa Claus just an older version of Wallace?
de ma tante est dans ma poche.
Blooming Finny.
And there's Gromit.
Goodness. Trey Bond.
Ah.
This part.
A camper van.
Hey, mind the blooming paint? Right then. Socks, vests, shirts, trousers, hats, sugar, cocoa, salt, pepper, cabbages from India, watercolours, guidebooks, phrase book.
Oh no.
Blooming animals.
Poor doggy. Whoa! Maybe doing it at night time, Santa.
Oh, la belle blooming France. Marvellous. Oh, I suppose I ought to do some shopping, though. I wish I didn't look so like a blooming foreigner. That's better. More French. Not so blooming conspicuous.
Restaurant La Gloria.
Monsieur?
Merci, me old mate. Right. I am going to have a bash at everything going. Ooh. No chips, mate.
Chips? Le fruit? Oh, sacre bleu. Vous plaisantez, non, monsieur?
I think that means no blooming chips.
Mm.
How about ketchup, then?
Dis donc! Les Anglais.
HP sauce? No?
Non, monsieur.
Just have to make the best of it then, I suppose. Ooh.
Ooh.
Mm.
Lobster. Snails.
Lovely.
Wouldn't mind trying snails at some point.
Yeah.
I like to try different things.
Monsieur? Café, crème, cognac et l'addition.
Santa smoking a cigar.
Crumbs. Blooming expensive.
I miss that. I mean, it would have been in francs anyway, so.
No. No. No.
Oh.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh.
Where are the outer what's it? The dio thingy. Oh dear. Out of me blooming way, cow.
Oh.
Oh.
I just.
To a proper camping ground. Oh, proper toilets for a start.
Oh, I just saw Santa's bum again.
Crumbs. Oh, no, oh dear.
It's got to be said, this is very different to the snowman, isn't it?
Must be the blooming water. Perhaps a bit of breakfast.
Why Santa got flies following him around?
It looks like Father Christmas. Crumbs. Time to move on. Now, where? Let me see now. Pure water. Scotland! Of course!
Oh!
Best water in
Scotland!
the world. After all, they make whiskey with it.
Yes! Love a good whiskey.
Oh, crumbs. What a place. Morning. Blooming cold. Blooming marvellous.
I'm really probably going to offend my Scottish audience here, but I'm sorry and I'm going to say it. I hate the sound of the bagpipes, and unfortunately, the town that I live in, because there's a lot of Scottish kind of people who moved down from Scotland in sort of like the 60s and 70s. Every New Year, you can guarantee bagpipes get played in pretty much every New Year's Eve pub and everything. I just don't like the sound. I'm sorry. I just really don't like it.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, hello. Oh, yeah. Slangy bar.
They didn't sound Scottish to me.
Ooh, just a job.
Hey, Mum, it's Santa Claus. Oh, how wee we are.
She did, but the boy didn't. At least to me, anyway.
Time to move on again, I suppose. Crumbs! It's not raining. Hey, hey.
It's It's Santa. Oh, yeah, I was about to say Santa about to see the Loch Ness monster.
Shark! Rain, cold, sharks. Blooming country. Enough's enough. Somewhere hot. Of course, Las Vegas. Blooming obvious, really.
Okay.
Not a bad little hotel.
Have a nice
Again.
day, sir.
This feels like this should be aimed at adults more so than
Yeah,
kids.
nice little room.
Especially if we see Santa gambling.
A swim. That's it for today. Hope the water's not too
Oh,
cold.
I've just seen Santa's bum for the 4th time.
Hey, you! Oh.
Drop your glasses, Santa.
Right, time for a little snack, I think.
That seems American.
Blooming
Big ass steak.
marvellous. Quite good little puds too.
Damn.
Right, better smart myself up for the evening. Where are we? There we go. Not bad. Out of a blooming cracker.
Oh my god. Santa's gambling and he's smoking. I mean, I saw him with a cigar earlier.
Oh. Hang on a minute.
Rien of a plume, madame et monsieur.
Right. There we go.
No more bets.
Unlucky
You're blooming
13.
right, mate. Nothing left to blooming well play with. Oh, dear. Too blooming old for all this. Bedtime, I think. Hey, did it? Here we go again. Top. Four.
Oh my god.
How about that then? Look at that.
Hey, Mom, is that fat guy Santa Claus?
Time to be off again. Oh well.
Oh, he's turned into Rudolph.
Crumbs. Running low on money anyway.
Hey, Mac, are you Santa Claus?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Huh.
Come on. I'd certainly better blooming well go home. All right, get.
So Santa doesn't live in the North Pole in this.
Oh, hooray! Home again. Oh, look at the blooming garden. Blooming weeds. And a mower will never go through that blooming grass. Thank heaven that's over. It's good to be home, really. Better get those two rascals.
Hey!
All right. Mind me blooming beard. Yeah, here we are then. Go! What's going on here? Aha! Blooming post started coming in already. I can hardly get to the blooming door. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, it gets earlier every year. Better get down to it in a minute. Look at this. What will they call me next? Santa Claus, Père Noël, Saint Nicholas? Just blooming old Father Christmas, really. Still, it's all the same, I suppose. Right. What? A?
Where'd you want these, mate?
So that's 200 teddy bears. No, 201. 201. No, that's a panda. Oh, blooming building bricks weigh a ton. Oh, I'll have to look that one up. Blooming pony? How did you think I'll get that on the sled? Oh, think of something.
Get on back the lorry round the side, mate.
There we go.
Where did all this lot come from? Oh dear.
So the majority of the year, Santa's job is basically an office assistant.
Sure.
Off to a fancy dress party then, sir?
I should be so blooming lucky.
It's a bit grumpy, isn't he? Oh, Santa's got false teeth.
Get off. Get off.
That was Christmas Eve.
Blooming Christmas Eve again. Blooming snow during the night.
Oh my god. That is a mental image I never thought I would see. Santa Claus on the toilet. You've ruined Christmas for me!
Here it is.
Today is bringing sleet, and further falls of snow are expected later on this.
Blooming sleet, blooming snow. It would be, wouldn't it?
Oh, I saw Santa's butt for the 5th time.
Roll on summer, that's what I say.
You gotta say Santa does kind of deserve a break, doesn't he? After all the stuff. The amount of letters he has to read and presents he'll have to put into the sleigh and everything.
Now, go on.
Especially this version of Santa where he literally does everything on his own. He's got no elves. He doesn't live in the North Pole. Has got Mrs. Claus.
Righto, me dears. This is blooming well it. Sally ho!
Hey!
All the little girls and boys, I've got this sack full of toys. I'm sure it gets blooming heavier every year.
Yep,
You've
that's
got to
gonna
remember,
happen.
this day in December is my busiest blooming night of the year. There's hours still to go, and my boots are full of snow, and both me poor old feet are blooming freezing. As we sail through the sky, going ever so high, we wish you the best of the blooming season. So jump up on my sleigh, and we're all on our way to another blooming Christmas. know I must look a sight up on your roof tonight, trying to wriggle down your blooming chimney. It's just the getting inside. Is it me that's too wide? It's squeezing everything outside that's blooming in me. Then I deliver all the toys without making a single noise. And I look at their blooming faces, so quiet. But I know in the morning, when Christmas comes a-dawning, there's bound to be another blooming riot.
Road Atlas.
So jump up on my sleigh, and we're all on our way to another blooming Christmas.
Oh no! I think this shows the less glamorous side of Santa Claus, doesn't it?
Whoop.
Hi. Lou's upstairs, first on the left.
Oh!
Not awfully original.
Bells will soon be ringing, glad tidings they'll be bringing. Soon I'll hear them singing in me blooming head. So from me and my reindeer, we'll see you all next year. I'm going home soon to my blooming bed. So jump up on my sleigh, and we're all on our way to another blooming Christmas. So jump up on my sleigh, and we're all on our way to another
Just open the door, Santa.
Christmas.
Oh my god! It's vandalising!
So from me and my reindeer, we'll see you all next year for another blooming Christmas. Well, no blooming chimney for a start. Well, here goes. Nearly there, boys. A bit late, mind.
Oh! Oh!
Glad you could make it again. The party, I mean, not your snowman.
Oh my word! So this is the side of the snowman that we didn't see before.
Oh, that's blooming torn it. Oh, my goodness. I've left the wrong present before, but never... Well, there's only one thing for it. Come on, my dears. We're going for the blooming record. Goodbye.
So at least we now know
Blooming well, make it or bust.
that the night that James from the snowman. So I kept wondering it turns out it was Christmas Eve. But I was never quite sure. Is it just a random day in December or
Flags
random
flying.
winter?
Morning, mate. Right, here we are. Yep. Whoa. Right. Come on.
Still at it, mate, eh?
Yep.
Done now. Thank blooming goodness. Oh, better get a move on out of here. Not far now, my dears.
Oh, I hate it when someone yawns in the TV because it always makes
There
me
you
yawn.
are. Now you blooming well know, don't you? Perhaps you won't be quite so quick to moan about me when you look in your blooming stockings in future. Nobody's perfect.
Nope.
Can't wait to get to me blooming bed. Gonna put the blooming pud on as well, I suppose.
Thank you for the very Oh! I was going to say strategically place a little boat to hide Santa's dinghy, but then I got to see Santa's butt for a 6th time. That is 6 times more than I ever thought I'd ever see it in my life. Hey.
Might as well take mine up for when I wake up for my lunch. Only need bloke one, though, really.
A bone and a fish.
That'll be another blooming awful tie from Auntie Edie. Here we have the usual ghastly blooming socks from Cousin Violet. But this will be more like it. Good old Uncle Bob.
I was going to sleep for the last 6 days straight.
An happy blooming Christmas to you and all.
Poor Father Christmas, he never sees Christmas morn. He works so hard on Christmas Eve, he's asleep before the dawn. Dear old Father Christmas, we think you're very kind. And if you get a little grumpy, we don't really mind. Thank you, Father Christmas, from every boy and girl, and all the children everywhere, in the whole wide blooming world.
Wow. Ugh. Santa, you made me sleepy.
So from me and my reindeer, we'll see you all next year for another blooming
Christmas.
Merry blooming Christmas.
Merry blooming Christmas. Give me a second, let me gather my thoughts.
A few moments later.
So overall, I would say that I really, really enjoyed that. It's a very different feel to the Snowman. And the Snowman definitely feels aimed more at kids, whereas this one feels a little bit more aimed, I would say, primarily at families, but adds in a little bit more of adult kind of themes and everything. I mean, yeah, seeing Santa's butt so many times in that is something I was definitely not expecting coming into this. It's got to be said. It's got to be said. And yeah, I think just overall, it surprised me. Now there is one bit that I am a bit confused by, and I spent my couple of minutes whilst I was gathering my thoughts. I went back and checked something out because something seemed off. You know, that scene where they're up in the snow and the snowmen and everything. And we see James again, you know, the kid from the snowman. And I'm confused because obviously Santa speaks in this one, which he didn't in the snowman. And he says, it's good to have you back again. Or it's good to see you again, or something like that. And then it was like, the party, I mean, not the snowman. Which, now I think about it, would seem to suggest that it is the following year. Or at least, yeah, any year following the year of the one with the snowman. It seems to suggest that, you know, James just built another snowman the following year. But at the same time, like in the early bits that you see James in this, he is wearing exactly the same clothes that he did when you see him in the snowman. And then in one bit when they're in the stables, you see him wearing the scarf that he was given by Santa in the snowman. And he didn't have the scarf at any other point. So that's now leaving me thinking, did they add in that line at the last minute thing to try and give the snowman a bit of a happier ending as such? I don't know, because while I was watching it, it seemed to suggest to me that it was, you know, that same Christmas from the snowman, but just from a flip, you know, when you see him in you know, from Santa's perspective. That being said, you know, I really enjoyed the holiday aspect of things, because that is something, when you're a kid, yes, you think about Santa being up all night and travelling to see all the kids in the world and giving them all a present, go down the chimney, and you think of him making toys all year round, and you think of him you know, doing the stuff with the elves and everything. But you don't think that realistically he's going to be starting so early, because most kids won't start writing their letters until about November time. And so what does Santa do with the rest of his time? Well, it turns out he goes on holiday. He bears his butt to people, and he does it by converting his sled into a caravan of sorts, or a camper van. And yeah, it was interesting. I don't necessarily... It's hard, because you know that kids are going to watch this, because it is you know, it's a kids thing. You know, it's aimed at kids by presenting a cartoon with Santa in it, and so kids are going to watch this. As a parent, you're going to be watching this with your family. So having examples of Santa drinking whiskey, of smoking cigars, of gambling in Vegas. Okay, maybe not the drink aspect of things, because I think there's a lot of people who will leave out whiskey or brandy or something, you know, some sort of alcoholic beverage for Santa, mostly because the parents want to get pissed when they drink it themselves. But you know, that is, you know, one of the traditions, at least in the UK. I don't know about the rest of the world. Let me know what you know, you, for wherever you are in the world, please let me know what you would leave out for Santa. You know, is it milk and cookies? Is it mince pie and whiskey? Is it a carrot for the reindeer? Whatever it is, I'd like to know. And of course, let me know where you're from as well. But yeah, just generally, I think, yeah, especially the gambling aspect of things and the smoking. You know, when you're doing something for TV, you're thinking, should we be setting a better example for children? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, obviously I am a smoker myself. I mean, I've been vaping for the last year. You know, I would like to quit, but you know, it is my own choice. But when you're doing something that you know kids are gonna watch, should you be doing better of setting a better example? You know, I personally think you should. So I have no problem with Santa going to Vegas, But yeah, showing him actually actively gambling, yeah, not so keen on that. But of course, this was made in the early 90s. It is a very different time, you know. Society and perceptions of society and the way we think about things has changed a lot in those years. So yeah, I think I'm going to round that up there. So thank you so much for joining me. Remember to join me again tomorrow when I'm doing the third Raymond Briggs animation, which is based on the book The Bear. And I will look forward to seeing you check out all the rest of my stuff. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And please do drop your comments down below. But I can't even speak today. But for today, my name's Kevin. I am a geek. You've been watching Kevin the Geek. Have a very Merry Christmas. Goodbye.